chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, is that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Going trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. So warrior swag on blast. Combo chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, who's that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Going trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pitches and codes, we know the game. Skilling so hard, they remember our name. Respawn, reload, we don't back down. Funky kings and queens, we wear the crown. Oh yeah! Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Going trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Let's enjoy the ride.
Trying to go. There we go. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday night. You know where your moms are at. We do. Welcome to another episode of Gamin Ain't Easy. It is episode 20, which it's wild to believe that we've gone 20 episodes. And it is also our Christmas episode because in some areas, definitely not here in the Chicagoland area where I'm at, because the weather is like 50 degrees still right now because Mother Nature is on the rag again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And hopefully it's looking the way you want your Christmases to look like wherever you're at, wherever you're tuning in. The chat's already starting to pop off. We got Venom Dave in the room. Noof is in the room. Westman's in the room. How the hell are you all doing, folks? We got more people coming in. Stevie Mac, what is up? It is a very yay Christmas. G-A-E. Yes, it is, Stevie Mac. It totally is. But let's get the crew on board. Let's get this show on the road. And first and foremost, Mr. Perry Station 5. Merry Christmas to you, sir. How are you doing?
Great. How are you doing? How's everyone doing in the chat? We're here to have fun tonight. Let's do it. Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely here to have fun. And I will say, because I didn't say right before I bring in, but being that you and I were both very much under the weather last week, many apologies to everybody who tunes in, of course, because we ended up just taking the night off. But it sounds like we're all cleared up, getting over what we're getting over. You will hear some sniffling in the background, unfortunately, because my wife ended up catching what I had. So she's dealing with it now. And so, but she's a trooper. She's giving me this look right now. It's absolutely hilarious. She's like, fuck you. But anywho, let's get the beast from the east. You're wicked hot. How are you feeling tonight, brother? Merry Christmas.
Well, I am feeling great. I am feeling a lot better than you guys because I know you're coming down from a cold. Little couple sick bitches up here. But man, I'm just chilling. What's going on, boys? What is going on, chat? Can I get a oh yeah? Talos will know what that is.
Oh man, yeah. Once Talos gets in the room, yeah, you better drop. Oh yeah, all right. I thought we were going to be referencing the Macho Man Randy Savage there for a second, the way it was starting to sound. Man, Invader Gaming in the chat. That's somebody I ain't seen in forever. Invader, what is up, brother? How you doing? Oh, and apparently we have a special guest tonight. This man needs no introduction, so I'll just let him introduce himself.
Take your shirts off, folks. Take them off.
There it is.
In for the man, the myth.
Boom, boom, motherfucking kaboom.
What is Noof? How you feeling, man?
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Whatever
Christmas.
floats your fucking boat. Let's go.
Sweet hat, brother.
Indeed.
Love it.
Yep.
It's
Nice.
the only console that kicks some ass this holiday season, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
So check that out. So we got it. And Noof, did you see in the chat, man? Invader Gaming popped in.
Oh shit! There's a name I haven't seen in a while.
To say, like, I still follow him and stuff, and obviously I have him on my Xbox, friends list and everything for Xbox, Game Pass, Xbox Live, whatever. But yeah, I haven't seen him pop into a chat in a while, so it's just great to see him. That's awesome.
They're good old buddy.
Yeah, definitely good old buddy. Back from the game dosage days. Yeah, a couple of times he had to take over hosting. So very cool.
That was 4 days.
Yeah, very cool. All right. First and foremost, let's the typical question, top of the show question is what everybody is playing. Of course, Noof, you're the guest, so take us away. What are you playing on this week, brother?
I haven't had a lot of time to play a whole lot the last couple of days. The last game I did play was Alan Wake 2, so I streamed that a little bit, and that's pretty cool. Got stuck on that first first boss fight there, and just haven't got back to it yet. So,
okay. Now, are you playing it on PlayStation or Xbox?
Yeah, PlayStation 5. Obviously, it was part of the free games, or I shouldn't say free. I mean, you're paying a subscription, but it was part of the giveaway games a couple months back, and I downloaded it. It was just on the sort of on the backlog, and I said, I just feeling like playing that right now. So I picked it up and let it go, and away you go.
Very cool. Because the reason why I'd asked that, because I did the very same thing. I ended up downloading it, haven't touched it yet because I've been playing other things, but that's definitely on like the next up on the backlog. So definitely cool to hear your thoughts on it. And I did check out a bit of your stream, so that was definitely cool. The little bits I had actually time in between living at work.
Yeah, so cool game.
Cool. Well, I'm glad I didn't nuke that off my hard drive yet. So, Wicked, what are you playing on this week, sir?
Oh man, I was playing a little bit of Chronos. I'm trying to finish that up. Trying to think of what else I was really playing. Oh man, well, I'll tell you what. I was playing this on Friday. I had the boys over. I had a couple of my boys over, and we go hard in MK9, like Mortal Kombat 9. By that one, yeah. I mean the one on the 360 edition with like Freddy and Sensei. And, I forget the other people, but dude, we used to play that like to no end back in the day, and
hell yeah,
I rebought it. We've been firing it back up. We got back into the old form, and it's been nothing but nail biters. And then we played Rock Band a little bit too to break it up. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this week.
Very cool. And MK9, man, what a classic game that was. And I've got both the 360 version and the PS3 version. I think my PS3 is the complete one, so it had all the DLC characters. So it was like you mentioned, it was Freddy Krueger. I think it was I forget the blood chick, and then but Scarlet was her name. And then and then I know the PlayStation version also had Kratos. Both versions. And just like you were saying, man, back during the 360 days, that's a game me and all my buddies couldn't put down.
Finally, Kratos versus Quan Chi, the ripoff of Kratos ripped off Quan Chi.
Loser can't paint themselves anymore. But no, dude, it's tag team on that, so it's 4 of us just going at it, and like we know pretty much a lot of like a good amount of characters to like just go at it, nail bite is like to the end, like you're like you don't know who's gonna win, and dude, it's dope.
It's one I still like to fire up all the time when I hook up the 360 or the PS3. So. Hell yeah, man. Very cool. What about you, Perry? What are you playing on this week, buddy?
I was playing the Terminator game, Terminator 2D. What is it? 2D Fate? No Fate or something?
No Fate. Yeah.
Yeah. Great game. Beat the whole game. Pirated it on PC. Ooh. And it was so good. I went out and bought it on PlayStation and PC. So there you go.
So
Crime pays.
Yeah, so sometimes when you sail the seas, you end up still purchasing anyway. But yeah, that's another one that's on my radar for sure.
Yeah, it's a good game. I got it on sale for $26. I'll say this, it's probably not worth that much because it's a shorter game, but it's a good game. So I mean, if you just want to like have fun during the holidays, just buy a fucking thing. Now, if you want to say wait and save, I would say this is like a good $10-15 game right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
It has replayability, I heard, because there's like you can have different outcomes or something like that.
Yeah, there's 3 different outcomes that you can have in the game based on your choices. So it's good replayability, and it gives you a story that you never thought you'd see before. And I'll just spoil a little bit of it, but you see Sarah Connor in the future, whereas you've never seen that side of the game or the movies before.
Right.
So that's good. It's actually pretty good. But
yeah,
it's
unless you watch the extended edition of Terminator 2 and then you see that, like the deleted scene.
Yeah,
so, Talos, what's up, buddy? Talos Ray is in the house.
Oh, Talos. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to drop it. As for me, I put my because I told you guys a couple of weeks back on the last show that I was playing through all the older Call of Duties just because I beat Black Ops 7 and then just wanted to play like good Call of Duty. I'm probably because I went backwards with the Black Ops story. So I went Black Ops 2, then Black Ops 1. Now I'm like halfway through World at War, but I will fire up Modern Warfare in the proper order once I get there. But I took a break from that. I ended up downloading I forget what they called it, but it was basically just the collection. It was on PlayStation 5. Castlevania Symphony of the Night and then Rondo of Blood. So, and I've never played, like I have the Dracula X Chronicles on PSP. So I've already played that version of it, but I've never played the original version of Rondo. So it's like, okay, play Rondo, and then of course Symphony of the Night is Symphony of the Night. It's amazing. And then realize that and this will lead into what we're going to be talking about here in a little bit. But I had both Mega Man Legacy collections on PlayStation, so I'm like, yeah, I think I need to start playing through all the old Mega Mans again. So now I'm like on Dr. Wily Stage 2 and Mega Man 1, which I know some people don't like that one, but I still have a lot of fun with it. But I'm going to play through them in order too, because that's just a fun thing for me to do is just replay all the Mega Man games because I'm a Mega Man fan. So there you go. But all right, so being that we missed out last week because we took the night off due to health and everything, obviously the Game Awards had happened prior. Everybody can take the floor here at this point, but we're going to talk a little bit about that, some of the reveals. What did you think about some of the winners? Now, we don't have to go in depth on who did what and this, that, and the other thing because we're already far removed. But let's just kind of collectively get everybody's thoughts on what they thought about the show, what they thought about the reveals, and this and that. And anybody take the floor, Noof, if you want to start us off because you're the guest.
Just before we get going, can we just take a minute to give a big shout out and an honor and remembrance to a couple of amazing people, obviously from the games industry and the YouTube community who fell silent this week. First of all, Lamar Wilson, if you guys know him, a very fun-loving streamer, YouTuber, that sort of thing. If anybody has watched any YouTube at all in the last couple of years, you should know who Lamar Wilson is. Always had a big smile, a lot of infectious videos, very down-to-earth style guy. And I never had a chance to meet the dude, but that's how he came across to me, like a pretty wholesome, just, unbelievable guy, and took me by shock to find out he passed away at like 48 years old. So very sad. And obviously the big one, the man, the legend, Vince
that one was
getting killed this week. That is crazy. I couldn't believe the news. I thought it was like bullshit at first, and then it's like, wow, like that's a big loss for gaming. Obviously, he's the grandfather or certainly a co-founder of the Call of Duty franchise, and You know, he's done so much for that franchise. We can't forget Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, and then of course he had his fingerprints all over Battlefield 6. So big loss for the gaming industry, and shout out to his team at Respawn. They got to move forward without him at some point, but it's a big loss.
It is, yeah. And I was going to mention something later, but thank you for taking the lead on that, because we can kind of get the little bit of somberness out of the way, because it is definitely huge. And then, you know, you losing Lamar, and then, you know, Vince Zampella, that was a shock. And then the circumstances, I won't go into it. The circumstances with Vince Zampella, it's absolutely tragic, you know. So, you know, thoughts and prayers and all that stuff out to everybody affected. Obviously, I don't know any of these people personally, but it does affect me. Like you said, Vince Zampella, I mean, the guy was a titan in the industry, you know, so he gave us what Call of Duty was when it was at its peak. So, you know, you can't underplay anything that he has his hands in. So yeah, it's a damn shame, and it's a damn it's sad to hear, especially around this time of year, because it's supposed to be a joyful time of year, and this and that, and just kind of come out with a couple of bits of tragedy is always tough to deal with. And just condolences all around. So off of that somber note, I don't want to make light of it, but we will move on. Again, like I had stated, just thoughts on the Game Awards. Noof, you're the guest. Take the floor.
Look, I'll say the biggest shock, and you know, a lot of you guys and people saw my pre-award show, obviously Perry and Frank and a few different people on there as well. But you know, we were kind of shocked that I'm shocked that the big thing is like how many awards that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 won. I don't really have a problem with it. Like I said, I can't kind of sit here and be like shit the game or kind of dissuading the choices, considering I haven't really played it. I have played it. I've only played like basically through the introductory section of the game, which I might be 2 hours in at best. Now, being as a turn-based game, which kind of already had me going, like I don't really know about this. I was enjoying it for the most part. What I did play of it, you know, it's one of those games I'd have to go back and kind of beat it, or at least get a good portion of the way in to be like, man, I think a lot of these awards are warranted. It's kind of crazy that, like I said, it won every category. And I definitely expected Kojima, if nothing else, was going to win in the director's category. But I thought the show overall was pretty good. And if nothing else, and I said this with Perry, we had a reaction show as well. And I said the biggest thing for me and what sold me on the whole of it was the 2 Tomb Raider announcements. That shit blew my mind. Of course, you guys know me. I'm a huge Tomb Raider fan. Certainly on the newer franchise, the newer games. And to see Lara getting 2 amazing games, certainly that even that surprise, you know, getting the anniversary edition, you know, a remake of the 2000 or the 1996 classic. But it was already remade once with Tomb Raider Anniversary. But this one's really got a new coat of paint. You know, it looks like they've got new control schemes. They've said they've tweaked the difficulty to be sort of more modern, which means I'm guessing it's going to feel a lot more like the Tomb Raider we know and love since 2013. But the amazing graphics and you know, all that sort of stuff. So, and then that Catalyst game, I was like, holy shit. So that for me alone had me sold on the show. And then we also got the Resident Evil stuff. That was amazing because finally we got to see Leon, and I was like, holy shit. Because at first I was like, man, if this game is going to be about that little blonde weird chick fucking running around from you know, the old hag going around the kitchen, if we're going to be just running away from like 20 feet tall old hags in a building, it's like, yeah, I'm not down for that. But when I saw Leon come out and the gun started blazing, I was like, yeah, now we talking. So yeah, those couple of trailers alone had my fucking balls rattling. And yeah, the rest of it's history, man. I mean, some good games, you know, some good surprise, lots of trailers, lots of sword fighting games. Holy shit! Like that must be the new trend now. Everybody has a sword. Everybody's a katana maniac. It's like, holy man, samurai games aplenty. Like it kind of sucks. It's good. It kind of sucks because like the industry like latches onto something, and all of a sudden everybody's doing like it's either a Ghost of Tsushima style game or it's a friggin' From Software knockoff, right? But just please let me know if they're basically from software knockoffs. Then yeah, they can go kiss my ass because please let me know up front because I don't feel like torturing myself. So I'll let you sadistic motherfuckers go and do that shit.
You're not into BDSM?
No, man, certainly no. Unless it's got a couple of big titted ladies, maybe we'll go for it. But as far as big button controllers and fucking mash, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. No thanks. But anyway, I'll leave my ramble at that.
All right. Sounds good. Wicked, take us away. What were your thoughts?
Man. Well, I didn't really play Clair Obscure. Seriously. I didn't play that. I'm sure it's a great game, but man, it was kind of just like you got to the point where you're just like, hey, they kept winning. But besides that, there was like a good amount of games that I came out with just kind of liking and what they showed off. Just to quickly branch off of what a new I loved the Tomb Raider games. That is dope because I have the new one's dope, and then the remake of that old one I have never played. So that's gonna be cool playing for the first time for me. I'm a Mega Man fan as well. Not as probably big as Proto, but I did have 1, 2 on my NES back in the day. There was a bunch of them. The Star Wars thing was pretty sick. I wasn't expecting that. I was starting to get the vibe. I was like, what is this? I'm like, space. I don't know. There's some other stuff in there too. I have like a little list, but I'm just trying to think of like what the Lego Batman was dope. I think that just I'm hoping I don't know if it said it, but I'm hoping there's online co-op, you know what I mean? Maybe a little Batman and Robin action be throwing down. Something. That'd be dope, even if it's just 2 people. I don't know. Hopefully online. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's about it. There's some other games too, but I'll let Perry take it away.
Yep, Perry, go ahead, take the floor.
Same thing. The 2 Tomb Raider games that blew me away, and again, Resident Evil 9 showing Leon, showing actual combat gameplay. Like Noof said, not this girl walking around with Snuffleupagus jumping out of the ceiling. Like I was getting worried. Like that's my fear with Resident Evil. Whenever there's a new one, is this game going to be too hard, and is it going to be too straight away from what it is?
Yeah, too weird.
And every time they show something in the beginning, I'm always like, I don't know, man. And then this just it made everything good, made everything right with me, and I was like, thank God, because I already pre-ordered the game anyway. So I was like, I was gonna get the game anyway, one way or another, because I've been playing Resident Evil since it came out.
Same here, yeah.
But yeah, like this just reassured my purchase. I'm like, all right, good. I'm good to go. This is what I want. I want Leon. I want to start kicking ass like an RE4 remake. This is exactly where I want to be.
All right. All right. Yeah, and then Venom Dave on the Mega Man train. Well, then I will go ahead and get my few thoughts out of the way here real quick.
How about you?
Yeah. Obviously, the reveals Resident Evil 9. Now, see, I'm going to be in the minority because, I again, like you, Perry, and I've been playing since the first game. I did like the thoughts of the little creepy blonde girl running around because she is related in the story to one of the characters from Outbreak. So it's like, okay, what kind of ties are we going to get this and that? But we saw Old Man Leon. And of course, everybody's got a busting up for Old Man Leon. I mean, you can't help it at this point, and just
dance around the ankles.
Yep. Oh yeah. So it's just like, all right, all is right in the world. I'm, super excited. The fact that they're still talking like, you might be able to switch up between third and first person. That's kind of cool to give us both kind of the vibes of like how, where we were and then where it went with like 7 and 8 and this and that. I'm super excited for that. Happy for everybody who wants Tomb Raider. I was never really a Tomb Raider fan, but it's cool to see that they're bringing that back. There's a lot of people that's franchise. Boo me. I was never a Tomb Raider guy, but I am happy that everybody is getting what they're asking for. It seems like, Mega Man Dual Override. that I completely that came completely the fuck out of the blue. And it's funny, there's oh my God. I saw, I was like, are you
woke up? What happened, Mega Man?
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Passed out.
Yeah, it was just wild, man, to see that trailer and the art style from 11 and the fact that it's going to be in the RE engine is super awesome. Maybe this time they'll finally tie it to the Mega Man X franchise. Maybe we'll finally get that end of the classic series and then going into X whatever. But that's all speculation. You got about a year's worth of speculation. But the funny little, I don't want to say anecdotal bit because it's not my anecdote, but maybe it's more just like what happened afterwards after the Mega Man reveal. I don't know if you guys follow because a lot of people were expecting, because they did a lot of talk about the Steam Machine console and Valve was going to be there, and how everybody was thinking that we were finally going to get a reveal of Half-Life 3. And it didn't happen, and it was Mega Man. And apparently online, particularly on Reddit, Half-Life fans lost their shit, like declared war on like Mega Man fans and stuff like. And these Mega Man fans are going into like all these different chats and stuff like, no, it's okay, we understand you guys, and they're just basically fuck you, you got your game, this and that, and it's just like you feel bad, I guess. Yeah, like you feel bad for Half-Life guys, I guess. But I just thought that was kind of funny. I didn't realize it would spark that kind of reaction. But and then Clear Obscura running away with a bunch of awards. I mean, good for it. I'm not a turn-based RPG guy. The last time I liked any kind of RPGs was Final Fantasy VI. But good for the people who enjoyed it. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, apparently now there's a bunch of controversy behind that game because, the use of AI and its programming and, and development and stuff like that. And one of a different award show basically stripped it of its game of the year.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of wild to hear, but it's just funny because like, I won't get into that. That's all social media nonsense, but just typical hypocrisy. People will defend that game for using AI, but other games have it that it's slop. It's like, okay, where you draw the line. It doesn't matter though.
Yeah.
But I mean, good for it. Good for the devs. Yeah. I mean, it worked out the way it was. I do find it interesting that 2 years in a row now, I think it was, because it was last year, wasn't it Baldur's Gate 3? One game of the year, so it was like 2 years in a row we got like turn-based RPGs winning, so that's very interesting. Almost really like destroying the narrative of Kojima basically just owning Jeff Keighley's ass, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but any other thoughts before we move on, guys?
If no one's got to say anything, I got a couple games that I have on this list over here that I thought were pretty cool.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
I'm not the biggest pod racer kind of game guy, but the fact that it's made by the Burnout people and maybe some, and I think it said like Need for Speed people, it has me interested because when you watch the trailer, not only is there just pod racing, but there is like crashes, and they seem Burnout-esque where you're edging somebody, pause. And then you hit them, and they go into the edge, and they explode. I'm like, okay, there's the Burnout. And then when you look at the cover, the way they showed it during the show, it looks like the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit like remake cover, where it's two cars but going vice versa. You know what I mean? One's going north, one's going south. So I'm like, okay, maybe this could have some potential. This might have like a nice feel to it when you're playing it. So I might see how that goes. And but there was another game, it was called Warlock, and I don't remember who was making it, but that was another game that sparked my interest. I'd have to look it up again to probably explain it, but the last one I have on this list was a game Stevie Mac was excited for, and it was the Control, was it Resonant? That game.
Oh, okay, yeah, new Control.
Yeah. Apparently he's a big Control fan. I learned that day.
Yeah. Well, hey, it just seems like it offered a little bit for everybody this year. So,
Yeah.
Well, can we all disagree as well? The people that presented, a lot of the devs and the people that presented, this was an extremely weird year. Lots of weirdos up on stage. Not to mention weird. How about the people leading off the show? Yeah. So we found out what that monstrosity, that fucking thing was in the desert. That weird ass thing.
Oh yeah, everybody the promo for Divinity.
Yeah, I know, right? I wasn't expecting that. Even the trailer was weird. Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. Weird, man. Weird to open the show, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, it's a weird one. How did y'all feel about the game For Loop? It's a PS5, PC exclusive for however long or whatever. It's made by the guy who made Left 4 Dead or something like that. It looks a little weird. It's with robots and stuff like that, but kind of the same gist.
I mean, the guy who did Left 4 Dead, I mean, I'll check it out, but it's just like one of those I kind of need to see a bit more.
Yeah, I entered my thing in to try to get the beta, so I'll let you know if I got it Baggio, if it's good, if I do get it.
The Phantom Blade Zero looks pretty cool. To be honest with you, Lords of the Fallen look really cool too. My problem with Lords of the Fallen is it's another like From Software style ripoff. But the game itself looked amazing. I'm like, man, I'd love to play that, but I'm not going to enjoy it because I'm going to get a level in, start swearing like motherfucker, and then the game's just going to sit in my backlog until eternity.
Right.
If I'm going to buy those games, I'd rather buy a physical copy. At least I could trade it in and get something for it instead of it just sitting in a digital library and I can't play it or get anything for it if I don't like it.
It's done.
Yeah, I hear that, for sure. But any other thoughts before we move on? No? Cool. All right. So fun stuff, holiday stuff, because we are in the Christmas season. First, we'll start this off kind of pretty light before we go into the next one. What do you guys have planned for Christmas? What do you guys, got going on for yourselves this year for the holiday?
Ooh.
Take the floor, anybody.
Go, Patty.
Go ahead, Hot. You look like you're ready to go, Hot. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. Perry, you can take it. You're ready to run.
Staying home with the wife. We bought a bunch of food and everything today.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready to go. $335 later. We're ready to go.
There you go.
So just me and her, we got a 75-inch TV inside. We're gonna just put the table up and just watch movies, eat, enjoy, relax. I got dessert, blah blah blah. Just enjoy the day.
Exactly.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. What about you, Wicked? What's on your docket?
Oh man, Christmas. We are actually Christmas Eve. I'm having my parents and my in-laws over for some like dinner and stuff like that. Because we all live in the same town.
Okay.
So, and then Christmas, around like 10 o'clock, we're going to my parents first because it's just us. So it's like a nice little quiet thing. I could just relax, watch TV. Then we go to my wife's side of the family. That's where the chaos ensues. There are kids running around everywhere. And that's when.
But then it's like a typical Christmas gathering then with all the kids.
Oh yeah, that's when the whole shebang goes down.
All right.
Christmas presents, everything. Yep, we have one more party over there, and then call it a day.
Cool. Then, what about you, Nick? What you got? Oh, go ahead, Wicked. Sorry.
Oh, and to top it all off, the next day, the 26th, is Daddy's birthday. So it's like bada bing, bada boom, bada bang.
God damn.
Wow.
Yep.
On the 26th.
Rock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. All right, Noof, what about you, man? What's on your docket?
Probably eat, beat my meat, and then maybe hopefully beat a video game or something.
There you go. Very simple.
I gotta be stuffing more than a turkey this Christmas. Let's go.
But still stuff a turkey to beat a game.
That? Oh, mama.
That's a work of art.
I'm gonna beat this baby. I'm gonna start on this puppy right there. And
Nice.
Probably the next one after that is probably start this little bad boy right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
I can see it still wrapped.
It looks glorious.
My wife got me what's it called? Star Wars Outlaws on the Switch 2. It was like $30, but it's the gold edition.
Nice.
So I was like, yeah.
Hell yeah, you can't go wrong there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
And I will say for me, about the same. Normally my immediate family unit, my wife and my son, we open up our gifts and stuff for each other on Christmas Eve because Christmas Day we go out and see folks. So we'll end up eating probably an obscene beef tenderloin is what she's telling me. An obscene amount of food. Nobody in the no, I can't say that because her brother, my brother-in-law, they have a little one. So it's just one little one. So it's like my son, he's 18 now. Yeah, so there's only one 2-year-old. So you only got one little kid running around, not a house full of little kids. But the reason why I ask and started it that way is because I would also like, we let everybody know, I don't think any show that we've been on really kind of talked about what we like to do on the holidays as far as gaming goes, like what you guys have traditionally done or what you guys will do or what have you. Do you have any gaming traditions during Christmas? I know we talked about a little bit of it on Thanksgiving, but Christmas is a little different because it tends to be kind of more like a 2-day thing. Some people take vacation, this, that, or the other thing. We'll go ahead and start with our guests, like Noof. Like over the years, have you any like actual gaming kind of traditions that you would do during the Christmas holiday?
Well, I mean, I think pretty much every Christmas since I can pretty much remember. Obviously nowadays it's not filled with consoles anymore so much because when I was younger, a lot of times you had to wait for Christmas to get a console, right? Because they were expensive, right. And if you didn't have your own money, you probably put it on your Christmas list, and that's what your parents or your relatives gave you, right? So like I can't remember the last time I opened a new console on Christmas, but I've always had video games, as I just showed you right there. That's technically my Christmas haul. Like they're not even wrapped. It's like, what's the point in wrapping them? I already fucking know what I got. But I've left them in the wrapper, or like the game wrappers, because I'm gonna open them on Christmas morning. And I usually, traditionally, I always play one or two of the games that I normally get for the holidays, and and hopefully. But I know people are very busy, right? Time is of the essence, and it is a time for spending with family and friends. But unfortunately for me, I don't get to spend a lot of time with friends unless they're online playing video games. So outside of playing some single player stuff, hopefully on Christmas Day, time be willing, because at least I know that's when most people are home, that maybe we can get together and play some games together as well, whether the new games or old games. But it certainly would be nice to hang out with some of you guys or some other people from the community and play some games here on the holidays.
Very cool. What about you, Wicked? Same question. So,
I don't really have a particular game that I would just go to at that day or something like that. Maybe it'd be more particular on what game was around that time. But I do remember my cousin who Noof is familiar with, Wild Baits. I would go. I used to, back in the day when my grandmother was still alive, we used to go over there for Christmas. So me and him, as soon as we woke up, we would hop online and we would talk about what we got, and then we would we'd just game. If we had the same game, we would game and just build that up, and then until my mom was like, all right, we gotta get ready to go over. So then that was kind of like my little tradition, to be honest.
Yeah.
And obviously we're older, and he's got a family and stuff like that, so I haven't done it in a while. But let me tell you, I now have a new tradition. Let me go grab it.
Oh hell! What do we got?
Man.
Oh no! Is Game Pass Man going to make a Christmas appearance?
So I got a G-string made out of candy. I hope you guys like it. No,
hell yeah!
No, it's this game right here.
Oh, look at that!
I'm going to be playing this.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah. Rudolph.
Based on the old Franken Bass cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm Cornelius. I am going to be Cornelius.
Oh man. Now it's funny as hell that you bring that up, because I just put in the history in my YouTube. that I'm gonna watch it later if I make it, or maybe even tomorrow. It just depends on how late I'm gonna be up. You guys ever watch the channel Mind Pulp?
No.
Oh, you guys need to watch it. These guys are fucking hysterical. They're absolutely. They'll play like some games that are considered some of the worst, whatever, this and that, and just commentary. It's just funny stuff. But they just uploaded. They're playing that Rudolph game, and I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking see this.
Oh man.
So it's like, all right. So yeah, but when you get the chance, you guys check out the channel Mind Pulp. It's some good stuff. They're pretty funny guys.
I'm just checking out. Hey, it's a cartridge, baby. Ain't no
and there it is. No key card there. It's an actual cartridge.
Oh, the cartridge. You don't see that a lot anymore there, folks. Take it in.
And Frank is saying he just played that with his kids, so and he's showing the cartridge love apparently.
Yeah.
We're getting started before Game Pass man comes in. All right, what about you, Perry? You got any kind of gaming traditions for Christmas?
I usually play Christmas nights on Sega Saturn or on the Xbox. Because they remade it on Xbox.
Right.
And then last year the Grinch game came out, or maybe it was 2 years ago. That game is really good. So,
okay.
I'll be playing those at some point this week. And I am going to pick up Rudolph. We actually had it at the shop, and I sold 2 copies of it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to pick that up on Steam. I think that's on sale on Steam for $20, and so is the Grinch. So I had Grinch on Xbox, but I think I'll pick it up on PC as well with Rudolph.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. As for myself, I actually, for a long time, had a lot of gaming-related stuff around Christmas because when my mother was alive, we would do Christmas Eve over with her and her partner and stuff like that. And then Christmas Day was basically just like the day where I would just be home, and then after my son was born, it was the same thing. We would all just be at home. So I would have all my buddies come over because they would all do their stuff, Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve and stuff. It ended up being like a perfect like scheduling. And we would come over, whatever new game, like I'm going back even as far as like the GameCube stuff. Like I would have 4-player GameCube games going all Christmas Day and shit like that. And like, 360, we would have similar to how we would do Thanksgiving when friends would come by, different consoles and different rooms on different TVs and just playing multiplayer shit. And then of course, as the years go on, people's schedules get different and stuff like that. But I'll still, fire up games regularly, whether it's something new I'm getting. Like I'm finally going to get my hands on probably, Chris, around this time, Gears Reloaded. So I'll be checking that out too. But then I always end up at least replaying 1 or 2 of the classic Mega Man games because it's my favorite franchise. And for whatever reason, December, I think it was because for a long stretch of time, I had the longest amount of time off. So I would just like marathon Mega Man everything. I would play through the old classic games. I would watch the old shows, this, that, and the other thing. So, my wife now is very good with a lot of that stuff, but I had other partners over the years who would be completely annoyed. And I'm like, well, then you can just do your family thing. I'm fine. This is what I do.
Right.
Yes,
so it's like me and Mega Man in December and I'm fine. But just depends on what we end up doing. Like I said, Christmas Day, we're going out to see her folks. So we get back if we had enough time, maybe fire up a couple of classic consoles, because that's what a lot of my buddies would like to do. They'd like come over because I got all the old stuff, obviously. So, and then of course Friday, dude, the wife just reminded me we're hitting up Galloping Ghosts out here, which is the old arcade game. I'm sure you guys maybe heard of that. If not, look it up. And we're going to be hitting that up Friday after work. So, but yeah, always a lot of gaming stuff in my household anyway for Christmas. But it was something that had me interested to ask you guys because I don't think we've ever talked about that before.
Mm-hmm.
So very cool. And we'll take some time here to acknowledge this beautiful, beautiful chat just popping off. We got Pink Pickles in the house. We got Finn there. We got got Venom Dave. We got Back from the Dead. We got Dizzy Delta. Weston was in here earlier. So many names as I'm scrolling through. This is everybody in, having a good time. Glad to see you all here.
Yes, sir, baby. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Talos Ray, of course. You know, Stevie Mac. If I'm missing anybody, y'all can just yell at me later. I tell you that every week, and y'all don't yell at me, so apparently I'm not pissing you off enough.
You know, I kind of do have another tradition for gaming. I got Power Rangers the movie 30 years ago this Christmas for Sega Genesis.
Yo.
So I will be playing that on Christmas Day at some point in the morning.
Oh, hell yeah. Very cool. Very cool. And you just got like this huge like arm raise from the wife over here. She's a massive Power Rangers fan.
Oh, yeah.
So,
dude,
it was there from day one.
I had that on my Sega Game Gear. I love
Game Gear. I got the Nomad and the Game Gear.
Oh, man. I had the Game Gear back in the day, and I'm pretty sure I had
the Nomad boxed downstairs, my original box. Everything.
Oh my god! Now that you got to dig up one of these days.
Oh yeah!
I got 2 Game Gears here, and neither of them work. I got to get them fixed.
Oh man!
Yeah. So, what we got here? Yep, we all here. Just checking over the chat. Don't mind me. Hopefully, I'm not just filling dead air here. What do we got? Noof's in here.
Ooh.
Yep. Good friend to play lots of games in person, split screen. You know what? That is definitely something that is missed, isn't it, Noof?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's great to play online, but if you can have a buddy or two over and you can spend a couple hours like just shooting, having a beer, eating some potato chips or whatever, some pizza, and playing like some awesome games, especially some of the classics. That's awesome, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So then
of the week.
Yeah, all right. So then here I posit this, right, riffing off of this before we move into the hour 2 shenanigans like we always do. What would your ideal split screen game be in a situation like this? Let's say you got your buddies over on Christmas, you got the free time, you got the ability, and you're going to do some couch co-op. What is your ideal game? Noof, take it first.
Well, man, Halo has to be at one of the top of the list. When you got some buddies and you're playing Halo, especially some of the classics or Master Chief Collection's a great one. Get the 4-player split screen going and relive some of those old memories, because nothing beats playing a great video game. But the even better thing is to play a great video game that brings back a lot of your earlier memories of when we were younger, when gaming was more about just having fun as opposed to how many frames a second or how many pixels were on the screen and all this bullshit that people get caught up in nowadays. It was just about great gaming. Now it's become like a conundrum of just tech nonsense really at the end of the fucking day. I can play anything at 30 as long as it's a solid 30 and it runs well enough. I really doesn't bother me as much as it bothers the majority of people in this community. It's just like, just give me a great looking game that runs steady. That's what I want. Not many bugs and runs steady. Like if you're shooting games and racing games and some of those things, I totally get why the emphasis on 60 is paramount. And look, don't get me wrong. If they can do 60, go for 60 every chance you get. But I'm not saying the experience is ruined by just playing something at 30. I can play Horizon Zero Dawn games at 30 just fine, as long as, again, the frame rate is steady. That sort of stuff. That's all I need. But, man, that's where it's at, man. Even going back to the classics, like pulling out a Sega Genesis with your buddy, because I'm of that generation. I'm of that generation when the 16 and 30-bit era, the 16 and 32-bit era had the most influence on my life as a gamer. Now, the 360 was the system that saved my love of gaming, because I was kind of getting a little burned out, and I've told this story a billion times. When 360 came out and Gears of War came out, that was because I was like, man, do I even want to continue gaming? And Gears came out and just blew my mind, and it just kind of reinvigorated my love for the platform. And of course, it's 360. Like, what can I say, man? To me, it's still the pinnacle of gaming. The creme de la creme. PlayStation 3 a close second, in my opinion, but man, the 360 just had everything going. New IPs, old IPs, every fucking thing under the sun, great online, everything. That's when Xbox was clicking. That's when Xbox gave a shit about real games and cared about their friggin' fans. And I don't know what for the lack of better term, the frig these guys are on smoking crack over at friggin' Redmond. This is a shell of the company that I grew up loving, and I'm sorry that pisses people off, but you know it deep down inside too. I don't give a shit how much you want to promote your Game Pass bullshit, and you want to promote every new tech gadget. It's not technically an Xbox, but you think everything's a fucking Xbox. Your refrigerator's not an Xbox. Like, an Xbox is a fucking console. Under your TV, always has been, always will be, in my opinion. Knock off with the bullshit. Stop the cope. Stop fucking licking the balls of these YouTube guys that fucking are afraid to say anything fucking honest because they're afraid that they won't get their freebies from fucking Bill Daddy. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. And I don't care if you don't like me for it. It's the fucking truth. It's seriously, that is the truth of the matter. Right?
It right? Really is. You know?
Wait till 11 o'clock, Noof. Just wait till 11.
Wait till 11.
That's right. Yeah, that's not to get sour and go down that route because this is about Christmas. And it doesn't matter. Right?
No, because the thing is, Noof, though, the thing is that you're preaching what you've been preaching since, you know, Gaming After Dark and all that. And we continue to preach here. You know, we feel that way. Like, I was just going to second your whole thing. It was like 360 was peak. They were firing on all cylinders. And on top of that, they had the backwards compatibility on lock too. You know, because obviously, you know, the
360 was so good that most of us bought multiple consoles after the Red Ring of Death. And we could have threw them in the garbage and said, the hell with you guys. But we didn't. Why? Because they were rocking on all cylinders and they made a console with great exclusives that you were just like, man, I'm going to have to buy another console because I'm not missing out. Now, if the Xbox Series X shit to bed tomorrow, you think I'm going out and plunging down $750 for a console that can't even give me an exclusive game? Fuck that shit.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'll just use that I'll tip it up on its side, and I'll use it as a stepping stool to get to the cupboards where all the high glasses are. You know?
There you go.
Or maybe I'll use you're absolutely right. My little bazooka videos. I'll go do some Arnold Schwarzenegger and we go on.
No, but you're absolutely right. We all feel the same way. You speak for all of us, and it's easy to say because we all feel the same way. I've said 1,000 times, you know.
Any kid that gets up this Christmas and gets an Xbox is going to be mad at Santa Claus. He's going to be throwing that thing back.
They'll be shaking their fist up the damn chimney. It's like, you fat bastard!
You give me that piece of shit? Really?
Oh man.
It's too funny.
But yeah, the good old days are still, and riffing off of that now, going into that, the ideal, that's definitely the good old days. So you're definitely speaking the truth there. Wicked. So what would be your ideal couch co-op split screen game around this time of year if you had the buddies had the opportunity to do so?
All right. Well, knowing my friends, we are not co-oping a game. There's no freaking way in hell they're going to be co-oping a game with me. They would want to play against me. So it either looks like we are playing Mortal Kombat, or we'll play Rock Band. But if not, I'm trying to think of what else here. What else? Oh, we would honestly hop over to the Switch and play either Mario Kart or Super Smash Bros. It's really, there's really just there's no teams. There's no likeness over here. It's nothing but bad blood. And we're out for it.
All right. What about you, Perry?
Probably my wife is going to want to do this. Mario Kart 64. That would be the only split screen game that me and her would play.
Okay.
Maybe Monkey Ball and GameCube.
Okay.
That would be the other split screen. We usually play Monopoly on Nintendo.
That's cool.
Which is just one screen.
Wow,
It's not really split.
Yeah.
And then we'll play like Ninja Turtles, the arcade or something. And again, that's one screen. But games like that we usually play. So, but the only split screen I can think of is those two games I mentioned.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I should have broadened it because those all count. Just in general, you got people in the room playing game together, so it all counts, and that's fair. So, as for myself, probably like you had mentioned, Mario Kart 64. And is I can only imagine how awesome that's going to be on that 64 3D, that new one, the analog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And it's funny enough, outside of stuff like Halo, like Noof mentioned, and Gears and stuff like that, a lot of times we would actually, and it would still be my ideal thing, is breaking out the GameCube to even do some Mario Kart. But also a lot of our time, during this time of year, we would break out Pac-Man Versus. I don't know if any of you guys played that.
Mama.
Great game.
Oh my God. Ridiculous. And then of course you get a bunch of, and I'm going way back now, 20 somethings getting drunk and playing Pac-Man Versus and just yelling at each other and trying not to destroy a game fans. It's like it was ridiculous, But yeah, and then even back to what Noof said, talking about breaking out a Sega Genesis, man, just to break out a Sega Genesis to play amongst friends, you're playing old school Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, and yeah, just any of them. But this is the time of year to kind of think about that stuff and enjoy it. And if you've got families, maybe do that with the family too. Maybe get them more involved. If the wife is like, I don't want nothing to do with video games, just throw something at her. You're getting in on this. This is family time, and make it a new tradition, because that's what it's all here for. It's all here for fun. So, anywho,
my wife, she's playing this with me. She has no effing choice. No effing choice. She barely games. She's playing a couple levels with me. Has no choice.
He's putting the foot down. You can hear it go down in slow motion, just creaking. The foot's coming down. Foot's coming down. Rudolph is a thing. All right.
Yeah, real quick.
Oh man. Anybody get it? Anyone? Dizzy asks, is anyone getting an Xbox for Christmas? Well,
think that no, sir.
I think Noof already explained how kids would feel about that if that had happened.
There'd be a lot of broken windows because they'd be yeeting them out there. Yeah, right out the window. Man.
Like, how do you even just get excited? They go to ask for some games, and your dad just gives them this stupid gift card that's like, "Here's your Game Pass subscription."
I'll be right back.
Do you know what I mean? Like, even though yes, Game Pass has tons of value and there's tons of games, it's like giving the kid access to, like I said, hundreds of games on Christmas morning. He's going to be looking at you kind of funny, don't you think? Though,
yeah.
Like, it's not a game. Like, it's not something you unwrap. This is what I said about the whole physical aspect of things. Like, there's something still tangible. There's something fun about having something under the tree and wrapping it. It's no different these days. I mean, this is the common thing. Everybody does the gift card shit, right? And I'm one of those old school people. I don't like doing gift cards. I really don't. To me, I feel like it's like, I get it if you got to ship stuff away because it costs so much to ship anything. That I understand a little bit more. But for me, gift cards is like, it's very insincere. It's almost like I don't know the person well enough, or I'm too lazy to fucking actually just go out and buy a gift. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you asked anybody, if you're really serious, you could say, is there anything on a wish list that you kind of like, and then narrow it down and you buy them something from that wish list? Maybe I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, fuck, I've already gotten a bunch of gifts, and it's all like gift cards. If anything else, just give me fucking cash, and I'll go put it towards something I really want, because I don't want to sound like insincere or disingenuous or ungrateful, because that's not the thing. I do appreciate everything that people give me, but it's just like there's certain things, like you get gift cards for stores that really you can't really use, or it's like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh no, I definitely hear you, man.
Amazon's not bad because you can get so many different things from Amazon, which is cool. Because my boss just gave me a gift card from Amazon, and it's like, damn, right? And he usually gives me a good chunk of money, which is pretty cool. But other stuff, you kind of like, sometimes you get a gift card and you're like, what the hell am I going to use that for? Like, give me just like $100 or $200 if you're giving me anything, or $50 for that, man. I don't care. And I'll use it towards like a down payment on a new motorcycle or whatever be the case, right?
Right. Nope. You definitely makes sense, and especially like you mentioned it, you mentioned kids and stuff and things being tangible. It's it's that whole thing.
They want to open it. They want to touch it.
Yeah. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And it's again a shame where it's going, a whole digital future, blah, 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 and all that bullshit. But there's still some of us out there, like we are here, keeping it real. but it is what it is. But yeah, no, definitely agree with you, man. Definitely agree with you. All right, moving on to our hour 2 stuff. At the top of hour 2 is always what's in Perry's sack. What do you got for us this week in your sack, Perry? It's Christmas, so hopefully the sack is loaded full and ready to burst.
You know what? I got stuff over here. I got some movies.
Oh,
Catch Me If You Can in 4K.
Oh my!
Nice.
This is a steelbook, so I mean, whatever. I like this movie, so I bought it on 4K.
Yep.
And
Nice.
the creme de la creme, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the trilogy on 4K.
You got that? Nice.
All right.
Hey, I
Yeah,
pre-ordered
baby.
this.
Oh, it's the whole trilogy too. Holy shit.
Yep, all 3 movies. Arrow
Oh, look
4K.
at Hot. He's having an aneurysm.
Yeah, he is. He's like twisting his nips over there and everything.
Well, I didn't open it, so maybe we'll watch it on Christmas. I don't know, but
There
here
you
it
go.
is. It's ready to go. I don't know if
And
there's anything else.
Nothing will ever beat the original 90s
Oh.
Turtles.
Yeah, no way.
That's amazing.
Still amazing.
I still like 3. People hate 3. I was like, whatever, man. I like all 3 movies. I think they're good.
They're all good. They're all great.
See, now it's unfortunately for me, I can't do 3. I remember the first time I watched it, I fell asleep and I was a kid, so that was like,
Oh man.
maybe I'll give it a rewatch and see.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely watching this on Christmas. Hang on. What the hell is it? The new Naked Gun.
Oh,
nice.
man.
Yes.
Good movie.
I didn't see it, so
Fun.
I have yet to see it. I want.
I got
to.
people telling me it's great. I got people telling me it's the worst thing ever made. So I gotta check it out
So
myself.
gay, so
Well,
gay.
some of those people are just so tied into the old classic that automatically
Black
everything
Christmas.
comes after, you know what I mean?
What the flip? What
I
the
never
Oh,
saw this.
Black Christmas.
We were recommended this. It was on sale. It was $15.
Yeah, that's the OG one too, right?
But yeah, so I'll check that out.
Yeah.
And I was recommended this. I didn't see this. The Burning.
I
Okay.
do not know.
Apparently, it's a Friday 13th ripoff.
Yep.
And I've never seen, but I know of this movie, but I never watched it. Galaxy Quest.
Oh my God,
Ooh,
we were just
that's
talking
one with
about
Tim
that
Allen.
too, weren't we? Yeah,
So
Tim Allen,
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver.
yeah, pretty good movie. Pretty good movie.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And my wife wanted this because we saw the second one, and she was like, "Well, we got to
Whoa.
watch it first." And I'm
What
like,
is it?
Creep
It
show.
all-
I can already see it. I can already see the spine.
Creep.
Hell yeah,
Creep show, yeah.
old
First
school
classic.
creep show.
"We saw 2, and now she wants to watch
Yeah.
1." So I got 1.
How does she won?
As one
Get
should.
the Terrifier collections if you get a chance. Those are awesome.
Yeah, I'll get into that. I think those are a little too gory for me, but we'll see. I'll try.
Now, if you want something to turn your stomach, get the Human Centipede.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's banned from this household.
Oh, really?
Seen that.
We watched the
that.
South Park thing, and I was like, "Yeah, we're not watching that shit." For
Oh,
real.
Yeah, that's
man.
some wild shit. I seen it.
I was.
literally.
I got a funny little story for you guys talking about the Human Centipede because I think the first film is absolutely
He lived it.
hysterical. Like it's just so ridiculous. Like because I've seen all 3. The second film is just like that. Like that's all done for the sake of just being shocking and gory. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. The baby scene. That's it. I don't know.
Mhm.
I
And
don't
then
know
the
what that
third
is.
one.
I don't want to know what it is.
Yeah, you don't. You really don't.
How many
Um,
people? You know why?
But then, like the third one, which was set in a prison, again, just ridiculous stuff. It wasn't good. And it was
Mhm.
like I was disappointed because I'm like, come on, I expected to be like I expected to laugh my ass off at the ridiculousness of it, and it was just like, oh, okay, all right, I guess. But like, anyway, I digress from that. But the first film, I was playing a music festival,
Mhm.
and towards the end of the night, they were doing an open jam. And on the stage, they were like, hey, we're going to put a movie on. And they were trying to come up with and you would just hear me from the side of the stage for like 20 minutes straight, just shouting, Human Centipede. And finally, one of the guys that was on the stage doing the open jam was like, we are not putting that fucking movie on the fucking screen. I'm like, come on, it'd be great. So
Did you see really quick? After 40 years, Playmates is no longer going to make Ninja Turtles.
oh no, kid, no, that I have not seen.
A statement was put out tonight. At the end of 2026, they will no
Oh.
longer produce Ninja Turtles.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I wonder who's going to get the
Oh my
license
God.
then.
Playmates
He's
and
gonna take the
Viacom
mantle.
will not be renewing their licensing agreement for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Partnership ends December 31st, 2026.
Now that's interesting because Playmates and you said Viacom. Viacom
Yeah.
is Nickelodeon, which Nickelodeon is like that. They're still hammering shit out for them right now. I wonder
Yeah.
who's going to get the license. That's interesting.
Yeah,
What
I know.
the hell?
They've been making them since we were all kids. They've been making them.
Right. And then, like, since 2012, when Viacom really got a hold of it with Nickelodeon and everything, it was like they had the stranglehold on it. And they were Nickelodeon everywhere on Ninja Turtles. That's
Playmates is making Power Ranger toys now, too.
Oh, is it Playmates? I thought it was still Hasbro.
Hasbro, and they licensed some of them out to Playmates.
Okay,
weird, right?
So then the new big ass Megazord that they put out in the stores now is that Playmates then?
Let me see. A Megazord. I got a Megazord right here.
Sorry, this is toy collector business. I'm sorry to interrupt everybody's video game stuff and toy collector business.
Yeah, the Megazord that's out, the reignition, it says Playmates 4 and up.
No kidding.
4 and up is the age, but yeah.
Right, yeah. But it's wild. I didn't even think of that.
I don't know why, but they made all the Power Rangers fat for the flip heads, and it's like
the flip head ones, because we've seen them.
The original flip heads were like skinny, like now they're just giant fat.
You know what? You would
guys.
think that they're still, because I went and tried to hunt down some of the old vintage ones, and they're still barrel chested. It's just with the gimmick. But these ones seem to be a bit more on the thick side. They are definitely down with the thickness. But all right, so is that all you got in the sack for this week? Is the sack spent? Is the sack empty?
Yeah, for sure.
Empty sack.
I got the Pac-Man Atari 2600 plus Pac-Man I got a while ago though. I'm gonna open that for Christmas and hang out and play that.
Very cool. Well,
off topic, but can anyone confirm something that I heard? And I'm not sure if it's true, but it's something I heard about Arcade 1-Up is going out of business. Anybody hear anything?
No, they're not anymore. I don't. No? They're not.
No, they were on their way out, and a company came in and bought the assets. But and I don't know I forgot what the name of that company was.
I do too, because I was following it too. Because I was going to say those OG cabinets, they're going to start fetching real ridiculous.
I have Mortal Kombat sealed in the basement, and I got Ninja Turtles sealed in the basement. So
I got
they're out of here
struggling because the prices went up so much.
Yeah, they did. But it's funny because I have Ninja Turtles also. I have it actually set up in my kitchen.
Nice.
But when I saw that, because Noop, it's funny you brought that up because I saw that article. I'm like, oh shit. And I remember turning to the wife and I'm like, yeah, those are going to shoot up like crazy. But then, I forget the name of the company that came in and swooped in. I mean, I'm sure they'll probably still brand it as Arcade 1-Up. But I think it's just these people just bought up all the assets to keep it around.
Yeah.
So
I think what did them in was the licensing, and then they kept charging. They started off good. They started off with a decent price, and then over time, they just kept getting higher and higher and higher with the pricing. Yeah. People were like, dude, you could buy a real arcade machine for $700 at that point.
Right.
And
and like even
that's what people were doing.
Yeah, and that's the whole like a lot of the later units, like the big sit down ones. They you said, they were getting to be about $700, and even like the older cabinets. I mean, obviously on a secondary, the older cabinets are going to be more expensive anyway, but they were just like shooting up, and then even trying to find them in stores where they still had them. You know, I remember. Now I was gifted the Ninja Turtles one, but I remember seeing the price and getting immediately pissed off at who gifted it to me because I'm like, why would you spend that kind of money on me anyway? But it's just they got way too ridiculously expensive. Like it was a very attractive option for those classic games for a long time. And then I'm like, well, it's not anymore.
Oh yeah.
No more.
I remember the Terminator 2 arcade. I think it was like $600 or something. I was like, I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah.
If it was like 200, I'd be like, all right, no problem. But 600, forget that.
Yeah, I got my Simpsons arcade game on sale. Like up here in Canada, it was normally like $7.99 but they got it for like I think it was like $400 when I bought it, and even that's kind of pricey, but still,
holy
400
shit,
400 wasn't bad. So
right.
I was able to add the Ninja Turtles games to that cabinet, which was awesome. So doubled really good. Had the same layout as the Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet, so I was able to use a little hack and add it to the memory. So that was great.
And that's the cool thing about those units too, is that they were relatively they weren't difficult to hack. Like a lot of people would buy one cabinet and then load them with everything.
I bought an HDMI conversion. I hooked up a Switch to it. I was playing Zelda on it and everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still kicking around the idea. Like I with that, my Ninja Turtles one, I almost want to just keep it original. I don't want to tear into it, but I'm still kicking around the idea of dumping just a bunch of arcade ROMs on there because I got the 4-player deck, so it would be perfect for stuff like like NBA Jam and what have you. But yeah, I don't know. I still may because nothing would be cooler than having a house full of just fucking arcade cabinets. But that's
just big enough for my cats.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And I've been wanting to get one of them too.
There it is.
It's for my cats.
Because it's funny because on that little arcade unit, Noof, they put out, I want to say it was like 2004, 2005. They did the plug and play controller. That's the same ROM in that arcade unit. So it's like a step up above the Genesis version. So it's not quite arcade perfect, but it's about the closest you're going to get for like a 16-bit version of the game.
Right. Very nice. So Perry's got his Mortal Kombat bases covered.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Another one I got to get my hands on yet.
Oh, I need that
Pac-Man World 2.
It's a key card. But it was only $10. It's only $10 though. I don't care.
No. All right, $10, but still a key card. I mean, the game is small enough. You can put that on a potato chip these days now.
Yeah, I know. It's
stick
crazy.
it in your butt.
Well, all right. Moving along. Before we get to Game Pass Man's visit for this Christmas episode, we do have to cover games you should play before you die. So, Noof, you're the guest. Give us a game we should play before we die.
Well, I gotta go with the game, like I said, that saved my love for gaming. It's quite simple. Gears of War. Now, obviously, I can easily go back to the classic, but I think if you're going to play it, you might as well play it in its best definition of that version. And that's Gears of War Reloaded or Gears of War Ultimate Edition on the Xbox, whatever you want to play it as. But, the definitive edition of, I think one of the best games I've ever played, still holds up well today. Visceral, raw, great graphics, amazing characters. The game that launched the franchise back when it was called Gears of War, not this stupid Gears. Because somebody got lazy and couldn't add a war.
Yeah.
I like that. There's just something visceral about that game. There's something that every time I play it, especially co-op, I just have a massive joy. And all the rest of the series is great too. Don't get me wrong, but like it's hard to pick out a new game like when it's certain one that started it. There was just something that action, that little bit of horror aspect of the first game, and the weighty feel that the soldiers they move with that weight. They felt like they were in that big heavy suits and stuff like that. And it was just amazing. The first time, you got in there and chainsawed somebody in half with that lancer, the feeling of that just never got old. You know what I mean? It was like, wow, this game is cool. The curb stomping shit. I was like, man, this game is awesome.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Absolutely agree. And it's funny because not too long ago, I actually went through and started replaying all the Gears games again. And the first one, so because I like the entire franchise. It may be saved for 5. I got to go back and finish it, but I wasn't feeling it. But the first game was really just something special. And when you go back and replay those older titles, the original trilogy especially, that one was also the most difficult of all of them. Like your normal difficulty is It's tough, man. It's definitely white knuckle from start to finish, man. And then that's still that game in particular is one of them ones where I probably won't ever play. I think the highest difficulty on it is insane. It's like, yeah, no, I'm too old for that, and my blood pressure probably couldn't take it.
No chance.
All of a sudden, I'll start hearing alarms coming from my chest. It's like, hey, you okay over there? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just playing Gears of War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good choice because like when I think of Gears of War, I think of like from the first level all the way until you like meet the guy Franklin, and then like, you go and get the gas, and you're at nighttime. Like that whole when that starts at that point, like it's such like, all right, cool, we're in the fight. Then it gets a little spooky, and it's like it's a couple different vibes, all in a matter of like a chapter or two or something like that, or an act or something like that. That I love that. It's such a good pick. Good pick.
Yeah. Like when the wretches were coming out in the abandoned factory in the rain, it's like, oh man. That was just that,
opening scene, like the opening level, and then what's his name, Lieutenant Kim, he gets knifed by Rom. Rom comes out, and he's just menacing, and then you get then you get on the troikas and stuff, and then there's the driving scene where you got to shoot the krill with the light. Remember that the truck goes so far? That was crazy, and then go and your buddy using the spotlight to get you up and down the street, and. There's so many moments, in that game, right? And then, of course, the final confrontation on the train, which was pretty intense at the time. You get there. And it was just a very memorable game with great music and great characters and the banter between Baird and Coltrane and, the bro shit. It was just awesome. And they got better. Obviously with Gears 2 and the story with Dom's wife, and then number 3. And then after 3, it just got, like I said, they just lost it a little bit when it switched over. Kind of got almost a little silly. Made it easier to play from a multiplayer's perspective, but then it also kind of lost what made Gears unique and cool in the first place.
Yeah, it was more of a horror vibe in the first 2 games. More in the first game than ever.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. Excellent pick, man. Excellent pick. Wicked, what do you got for us this week for games you should play before you die?
Oh, right. Well, you know what? I'm kind of gonna go with this one because I had so much fun with it over the weekend, and I'm on that fucking train, baby. Mortal Kombat 9 on the 360 is backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X. You need the disc. You cannot buy it digitally, so don't even try, my friends. It's about $20.
I bought it digitally when it was $5 on the 360.
Everybody boo this man. Boo this man. It's your turn.
I actually have it sealed downstairs, the collector's edition for that game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the complete edition. Sorry.
The complete
edition with a K. With a K. But yeah, that's going to be my game because you can play 2-player. You can play 4-player. It doesn't matter. You got a whole squad of friends and just let them go at it, because that's what we did, and it's a blast. Great roster, great gameplay.
Yeah, the roster was good.
Oh yeah,
and I do miss the whole like spectator thing too with it, when you were playing online and then you would have people just like waiting to take on the winner kind of stuff, almost like the whole putting your quarter up on the cabinet kind of thing, but you would have like almost like the avatar audience watching as you're playing the game too, the Xbox 360 avatars. That was always a cool little vibe too. It was like a little theater.
They didn't give me
this one has that.
They didn't give me the thing, but it's the Xbox. This is the Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay.
Complete edition. And then I had to buy this one. It was only $10. I had
the
to
DC
round out my
one?
full collection on Xbox. Oh, it's back compat too, baby. It's back.
Yes, it is.
Too, baby.
Yep, because that's another one I got that. And and like for its being teen rated and nerfing the fatalities and stuff, that versus DC wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. The gameplay's still there, dude, because I popped it in and I was like, I don't really like the visual. It's a little bit softer around the edges.
The way the Flash beats the shit out of you as a combo is funny.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it is.
Slapping noises.
But dude, the core gameplay, you can see everything they took and moved it right over to 9 and just kind of tidied it up a little bit. But like, I'm like, oh, right, it's all there. Like the bones are there. I can definitely mess with this. It's just who do I want to be? But
Yeah, no, that's excellent pick. MK9, excellent pick. Perry, what do you got this week?
I'm gonna go with what I said earlier. Christmas Nights in the Dreams, or just Nights in the Dreams on Sega Saturn.
There you go.
Recommend people play that before they die. Great game.
It is.
You can play it on Xbox, which is also backwards compatible with the series.
It is.
You can buy that game for usually it goes on sale for $5. Sometimes it's $2.99 on sale. So why not? Just get it.
You can't beat that. Yeah, it may as well.
You could put the cheat code in and get Christmas Nights unlocked and play it right there.
And go right there. Yeah, man. Oh, hell yeah. Excellent pick. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see what the sale price is right now. I may pick it up. But for my pick, of course, my weekly getting on camera for 5 minutes to yap about the game I'm going to pick. Come on. Let's go. There we go. And this will be the last time you guys see the Grizzly Adams beard because it's coming off tomorrow.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I had skipped the week.
You kind of start, if you had longer hair, you're starting to look like Mick Foley.
I know, right? If I let it go that far, But the thing is right before my peak season hit at work, I had skipped a week shave and I was busy. And then I'm just like, fuck it, all right, I'm just going to let it go. And then, of course, our winter here this year has been insane. Like I said earlier at the top of the show, it's like 50 degrees right now. So I'm like, fuck it, this is coming off. It's getting irritating. But anyway, enough about my beard. I'm going to talk about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Nice.
Anybody who likes Castlevania, because I'm on a retro kick, playing Castlevania and playing Mega Man. So this is definitely topical. But this is Koji Igarashi's spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night. And it plays just like it, but it's got the 2.5D visuals, so it's more modern. And this also, now I didn't back this one, but this was a crowd-funded game that was done correctly. Because everybody knows about how Mighty Number 9 went down and this and that. And then when Bloodstained was starting to do their, I think it was Kickstart. I think it was the same place Mighty Number 9 did theirs. Everybody was gun shy about it because they were so worried that it was going to turn into the shit show. RWK is in the house. You're not late. You're just early for. I don't know where I'm going with that.
He's early for the next podcast.
He's early for the next podcast. There you go. But anyway, yeah, like people were gun shy to back that game, but they put out the 2D prequel, which was Circle the Moon, and it got people kind of to calm down about it. But this game, like I said, if you're a fan of Symphony of the Night or Metroidvania in general, you're going to enjoy this game. It's got it hits all the same notes, and it's just a lot of fun to play through. And I'm actually going to fire it up and play through it again because it's just that damn good. As soon as I'm done on my retro kick. But that is enough of me talking about Bloodstained. That's my game you should play before you die because it's definitely worth it. I'm sure it's dirt cheap now anyway. But we are now coming to the point in the show where we all know who's coming. It's going to be our favorite friend, Game Pass, man. And he's actually got some show and tell for us this week. Nope, that's wrong. Hang on. Oh, my God. How am I doing this here? Nope, that's wrong. There is a way. Damn it. I'm trying to fix the damn screen, and it's not working. I think this is it. There it is. Found it. Because he's going to have some show and tell for us this week.
Oh,
and when he gets
PG.
No, it is. It's PG. It's because I actually had a preview of what is being shown and told. So, what is Venom Dave saying here? Well, while we're doing this, we'll voice gray. Aria,
he's saying RWK, but he's saying it like Fred Flintstone or some shit.
There we go. I get it now. I get stuff. You'll have to excuse me if I'm a little slow on the take.
Venom Dave here for you.
Got syphilis.
Oh yeah. Here we go. We've got breaking news in from Game Pass Man, apparently.
Breaking news.
If we could see him.
Wow. He's going to bring us the news this week.
He is.
Does he have his green screen on backwards?
He has green underwear.
Maybe he does.
What the fuck is this?
Shit.
What is even happening here?
Well. Hello, everybody. It is Game Pass Man, and I am here to address the people with my State of the Union address after the VGAs. And here I have to say that I am sorry for my actions and the way I have been acting recently. I have been acting out, and I have been not who I really am. I'm a changed man now. And I think it's time that I should go back home to where I belong, to where it all started, my friends, because I was lost like a puppy, walking its way, but not going home. And now I have found home. We are homeward bound, my friends. And here, I put in my resignation from my relationship with PS Plus Man. And I am here to tell the world that me and Phil are getting back together so you can eat this shit.
What the hell?
Look at the happy couple we have here.
Is that Nev Campbell?
Just wait. It's me and Phil till we die, baby.
Well, you're not going to like my show in about 15, 20 minutes. We got a lot of shit to say about
baby.
that.
We're banging. And at the VGAs, me and Phil, we just happen to cross paths. And let's say we just hung out a little bit at the after party. Just so happened we spent the weekend together. And look at this. We got some pictures done at Sears, my friends. I don't know if you've ever had Sears pictures before.
Oh, this is super classic.
Show them the rest, Proto. Show them the
I got
rest.
him coming. Hang on.
Oh, my God. Lay them out, baby. Lay
The
them out.
the wheelbarrow.
Oh, hold on a second.
That's an Alabama slammer
Hold
backwards.
Where did he go? Did he just? I think this. Maybe he's.
Microsoft has canceled him now.
Hey, I think the ninjas got him. Wheelbarrow.
It's green, baby.
He went and got his cape.
There you go.
It's Team Green, baby. We're back. Me and Phil. We're like this now. We're like Wetzel's pretzels. We're twisted, bro.
I can see that. Hang on. We're getting there.
Baby.
What the pretzels?
P3, baby. P3. You can't get any better than this, folks. This is what you call sex appeal. Nothing short of sex appeal. I do them. I do both of them.
That's a mid-tier Game Pass photo right there.
Or he would get the hose.
Look at that. Look at that tight. Look at those jeans around Daddy's ass right there. Look at that. Look at the shoes and the socks. Oh my God. Is that mid-calf? That must be
like
mid-calf.
Wade Barrett. I've got some bad news for you, Game Pass Man, because I think this motherfucker's cheating on you with some other fat guy. But we'll talk about that in about a half an hour.
Oh man. Oh, we got one more.
What the fuck is this?
That's a good one right there.
Hey, look.
Man,
It was the prequel to the Human Centipede.
How do you know, dude? We actually, me, Phil, Keely, and Kojima went back to Keely's estate where he's got like 10 acres, and we were taking pictures, and he had a photographer. And look at this gem right here, baby. Dear God, were we having fun? Just
it's like a Cerebral 69 over here. What's going on?
It really is. It's impressive, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, That's impressive positioning.
Yeah,
That's good
that
stuff right there, baby.
man, Phil better get his neck checked after that one.
It
When you
looks like
care
he's
about
probably got a
somebody-
few pricks in there now.
Well, Phil's
You know,
used to
when you-
bending over and getting on his knees, so there you go.
When you love somebody like that, you know, it doesn't matter, baby. It's all the same. 70. 70. I'm just sitting there
Oh,
his
man.
box. It's as bad
That
as
looks
it's
like that
as
was
good
shot
as
out of
it
a
gets.
stapler.
Oh my goodness, dude! Look at us! Look at us! Look at
Oh,
us! Look
man.
at us! Just like
Oh,
look at us!
he's got a little bow tie
We
on
are
his
the
head, too.
power couple of the gaming industry as the landscape changes, and we just paint it, baby.
I need
That's
to know,
right.
Game Pass man. Does Aaron Greenberg know you've been cheating on him?
Aaron Greenberg can't even hold fucking Phil's jock sweat. If we're gonna be real,
Aaron
Oh,
Greenberg
yeah,
can't even hold
you
his
know what
own
I'm
dick.
saying. Yeah, that guy was more like a hit it and quit it because Jesus Christ, he took a dog off a meat wagon. I can't even. He could probably eat a dog off a meat wagon if it, But hey,
I
that's
heard
another
Aaron
story for another
Greenberg
day.
was in the middle of having sex with Phil Spencer, but then he heard the ice cream truck and he jumped out of it. He jumped out of the fucking office and ran with his money to go get ice cream.
My Lord.
Wow, dude,
He ran down the
I'm
street
surprised
naked and
you actually-
everything.
Oh,
surprised you
man.
That's what I heard.
I am so, dude. That's a true story because I was there. I showed up a little bit late to the let's just say the threesome. I showed up a little bit late. So as I'm walking in, he's running out because he hears it, and I'm like, "Where you going, Aaron?" He's like, "I gotta get a Choco Taco, baby. I gotta get a Choco
Oh, my
Taco." If you didn't know, Aaron Greenberg loves Choco Tacos. And if you don't know what a Choco Taco is off of a fucking ice cream truck, type it in on Google. You'll thank me later.
It was so disgusting, New
I'm a
Fluff.
screwball guy.
I think we've left him speechless. Oh, no,
there
there
you
he's
go.
back.
He just popped in.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God.
I was getting a small chub. I had to go and had to fix myself.
Nice. You can go
Oh,
tape it.
man.
Nothing like a little duct tape on the leg.
Oh, wow.
But hey, tuck it in the waistband. That's what
I was
Daddy
going to
does.
say,
Tuck it in
pick
the
up the
waistband.
waistband.
Hey, I think eShop Man might have your number in about a half an hour.
Yo,
Oh,
eShop
man.
man can literally
God,
hop
eShop Man.
apart because Daddy
I
doesn't
think he's
kiss.
calling you out tonight.
Yo, eShop's a mediocre kisser. Let's just get down to
Hey,
business.
he makes more money than you do.
Jesus.
Daddy Jock Sweat, his subscription service. Where is the game chat, eShop man? Where is it?
Oh, my
What are you
God.
talking about? Noof used it with his cat the other night. The game chat.
Yeah, it sucks.
Huh. Okay.
Handy,
Well,
Andy might be around for later too.
Yo,
Nice.
oh, man.
I'm gonna swing
Uh,
over.
Dude, it's gonna be
um,
an all-out war. Like
Oh
Proto
my
always says,
God.
we're gonna get nuked from orbit. That's
Yep.
what this show is gonna be tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's setting up the satellite
Game.
now, and then they're just gonna pull the trigger later.
got
Oh,
the golden
man.
eye.
Game Pass here for life.
How many months of Game Pass did you give Donald Trump?
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Is he a
I gave-
lifetime member?
No, I gave him the $1. I gave him the $1 just to see how
Oh,
it
my
plays out.
God.
Gave
You know
him
what's
$1.
funny?
Wow.
You gave him Game Pass, but you know what? He turned on his PlayStation. Was like, "How do you use this Game Pass shit?"
I use it. I'm like, you're doing it all right, my friend. Let's see.
Oh,
Of course, you've got to support America.
Oh.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna open up floor to questions, but yeah, we're already starting to get them in. Game Pass man's getting his questions. There we go.
What the fuck is Stevie Ray?
Ooh, are you back on the birth control? Well, Daddy's more of a pitcher. Phil's more of the catcher. You can probably tell by the pictures, but anyway,
Oh yeah, Phil
he
catches a
got,
lot.
They tied his tubes up and they snipped
Phil
him. So
catches
he's
all
still
those
on
lives
both
in
ends.
his mouth.
So yeah, he's not gonna
Oh,
have he's not
God.
gonna have a baby like in South Park when Bono had it, or the guy who had Bono. Yeah, 'cause in the toilet. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's gonna be no poopy births. But no, we are not on it anymore. We are safe as a horse, safe to me.
Oh my God. Anybody got questions for this guy?
Give it up. Give me some.
Come on. Questions
Any
for Game
questions
Pass,
for Game
man.
Pass, man?
Spit on me.
I don't know about that.
Oh, God.
Tell me I'm worthless. Tell me I'm worthless.
Oh, wow. ET, so more
Tell me I'm
copies.
worthless.
Well.
You're worthless, man.
Are they going to bury all the Series X's in the desert?
Is coming to an end.
What?
All right, hang on. We got Dizzy's got a question. Dizzy's got a question.
Dizzy diggy diggy dag. All right, Diz. What is in store for Game Pass in 2026? More price hikes? Well, my friend, all about quality over here. Don't you know we put out 4 AAA bangers a year, a quarter? We are putting out so much. I mean, we have Fable. We got the Direct. We have the Direct. You can't forget to tune into the Direct in January. It's going to be big, baby. It's going to be massive. Anywho, it's going to go up naturally. Maybe 5, maybe $10. But I mean, look at the games we're going to give you. You're going to be able to play Fable. You're going to be able to play Forza. You're going to be able to play Gears of War E-Day. We swear it's coming this year. I promise you. Just wait, because that's because it's coming later that year. And
yeah. Your biggest years next year, like it's been the last 15 fucking years.
Game.
Whatever.
Blah, blah, Halo game is going to be so great. Unfortunately, it's probably going to play a little bit better on the competitive stuff, but it doesn't matter because we're going to get it in Game Pass.
Hey, fuckhead. Why are you releasing Halo 4 days before GTA 6?
Because we don't know our ass from our elbow, and it only makes sense in the right of a freaking idiot. Only an idiot would put it on that date, but naturally, we are here.
So Frank has been complimenting you on your build. You look like you've been hitting the gym a bit, Game Pass, man.
Yeah, I've been lifting up. I've been taking care of crime, baby. I walk down hallways like this. Nudge people.
So I'm surprised nobody's asked. We've talked, asked you about Game Pass plans in the future in 2026 and all of that. But what are your plans for Christmas this year, Game Pass, man?
Ooh, man. I think me and Phil are going to hang out by a fireplace with matching pajamas. We're going to have our matching moccasins on. We're going to drink hot cocoa with a little bit of fluff in it, just because. And then we're just going to be, obviously, I'm going to be the little spoon. And we're just going to snuggle and we're going to watch movies. It's going to be an absolute blast, dude. Absolute blast. Not even going to play a game. It's going to be me and Phil just fucking boom, 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 boom.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Just sword fighting. Sword fight. If you thought there were sword games at the VGAs, my guy, there's gonna be sword games all effing night with me.
I heard Phil's got a small sword.
It doesn't matter. He knows
cocktail weenie size.
Oh my God!
Like, you know how when you play Super Smash Bros, there's different.
Can you get Phil? Hey, Game Pass man, with all that money you're making off Game Pass, robbing everybody. All right, can you get him some golden tweezers so he could fucking lift his dick up and pee?
Oh my God!
So we can peel back his little hoodie and then he can actually pee. But no, you see, it's more like Link, in Super Smash Bros. You got different sized Links and you got different sized swords, but they all know how to use them. Phil, he's that guy. He is that guy. Ooh, eShot man getting a new job at the chicken farm after he had experience with small cocks. Ooh,
you better watch what you say, buddy, because he's gonna whoop your ass in a little bit.
Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. He can take those Michael Jackson gloves and he can go back up on stage. I don't give a rat's hat what he's gonna say about me. So anyway, that guy can go figure out. You go hop down a pipe. So I'm gonna take a shit down it.
Oh my!
What's gonna happen? You like that eShot, man? You see that? Bop, 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 bop. It's gonna be me and you. Me, you, and Phil.
Oh man.
We're really gonna change the industry.
He hangs out with Reggie fills my ass with. Wait, never mind.
eShot man is raging. eShop man is raging.
So apparently it seems like then there's going to be some more going cross show into the Game Complainers show, because you got to be on the lookout for eShop man, then Game Pass man.
Yo, fuck that bitch.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I think
I ain't worried about a subpar service coming over here.
He makes more money than you do.
Shots at the champ.
Oh man, it's gonna. So basically, you're saying the same thing that Jake Paul said about Joshua Alexander before he got his jaw broke.
Dude,
Man.
yeah, I got
Last show finally got beat.
Joshua. This is what eShop man is getting, some expired Xbox Live cards. Look at this. Got a nice
That's
old
a trip down memory lane. And he's got the Mr. Boomstick hairdo on there. Look at that.
Oh my god!
Shit. Wow.
Look at this one, bro. Not even open.
Look at that
Why
one.
don't you scratch with your ass right now and read the code out there? How about
All
that?
right, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Put it between your cheeks and start a fire. Let's go.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it.
Oh my god!
You like that?
No.
Right there. Right there.
Oh god!
That's your Christmas present, Perry. I
Oh,
hope that
good.
image is
You can keep
burned
that.
in your head.
Good thing that was
You're gonna send
digital.
them to him.
Check it out.
oh my god! Wow!
Oh, all right.
Smells like
I just came to my senses. That was
Yeah,
potent.
no.
I've never smelled something like these.
Oh, you want to hear a funny fucking story I heard?
Okay.
I was listening to Todd Grisham, okay? And he used to work for WWE.
Mhm.
So they told him go find JBL. Like you're gonna do a segment with JBL. So he's looking all over for JBL. He walks in Teddy Long's locker room, and JBL is doing the fucking Ace Ventura ass thing to fucking Teddy Long.
Oh my lord!
And he walks in and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And he's like, "Don't tell anybody."
Jesus. That's pretty gnarly, dude. I'm kind of jealous.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
my
definitely
god!
jealous.
Mm.
Definitely a little jelly.
Well, Game Pass man, it looks like we're gonna have to bid you adieu for this Christmas episode, because we got to get things moving along, and we'll explain at the end of the show here. But it seems like you've got a challenge coming up, so you might want to prepare.
I am not worried about some subpar service. Not a chance.
Hey, you guys might be fighting in June. You don't even know.
You see this?
Yeah, I saw that. The guy tapped out. Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's what eShop man's about to
Gave
do.
up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well-
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, everybody. Thank you for your time and letting me address the people in front of the world over here at the White House. And if I have to leave you with something, I'm gonna leave you with one thing.
Got my
It's the same thing each week.
I
I think it's been too long since I've been giving you the message of the week. So here it is. Suck it, baby. Wait.
Dude, Mental is totally gonna sue the shit out of you and get all that money.
Oh man.
Keep saying it.
No, I think he thinks it is like
Bring it,
endearing
bitch.
tribute.
Mm.
Oh, well, that
Game
that
Pass
went
man.
about exactly how I
Fine
thought
man.
it was gonna go. Oh,
Man, you still have the original cards. That's impressive.
that is impressive.
In
Oh man.
the shop, a lot of the Xbox games still have the damn cards in them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they didn't scratch them all. And by the way, about 5-10 years ago, those things were still redeemable, but then Microsoft finally put the brakes on it.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
God forbid you rip them
That's
off.
kind of wild.
Even though you already paid for the stupid thing.
Right, yeah, and then I guess it's not a
They should have at
Yeah.
least even old codes. They should at least like convert it to like modern whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
here's
give it
month
like
or
a
two of
1 week
something.
trial or something.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you would think. So, but let's give it up one more time for the chat. All you guys hanging out, RWK, Dizzy Delta, Piggles, Frank, Weston, just everybody here as I'm trying to scroll through and Talos, Ray, everybody here. Much love to y'all. If I miss you again, yell at me, but you don't yell at me. So Stevie Mac, of course, Dave. There's Wicked right back again. You missed Game Pass, man.
You always seem to disappear when Game Pass man's around. What's up with that?
Yeah.
He's Wicked Orton over here.
Yeah,
I was going to say Wicked Orton.
He's going to go on a roller coaster.
Package goes up.
Oh, man.
Bang.
Well, all right.
No, it's always something. I'm always
inconvenienced. It is always something. I'm thinking he just hits the RKO and knocks you out, and then you come to after
I wake up. Yeah, he's in a UPS outfit. He RKOs me. I'm out in the front porch for like 10, 20 minutes, and then I wake up, and I'm like, what the hell happened?
I'm so dumb. I tried imitating Bret Hart, and I end up with a not sharpshooter.
Oh, man.
Like, oh, God, it hurts so bad.
It was like the reverse. We did it the opposite direction.
Too funny.
It's like your foot's not supposed to go there.
The human centipede.
Well, we have come to the point at the time of the show where it's going to be time for us to sign off, and there is actually a reason why we'll be getting off, a few minutes early here. Getting off, signing off a few minutes early, and we'll go ahead and let Perry explain before we get our farewells here going. So, Perry, why are we signing off a little early tonight?
Because at 11 p.m. we're going to start the Game Complainers Christmas show tonight. The Discord is open. You guys are all invited. I think some of you guys are coming with us. Noof, you can come in if you want, whenever you want. If you want to take a break, if you want to come in, whatever. Do either of you guys, whatever you want to do. We're just gonna go live. We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna, like I said earlier, I'm gonna steal your quote, "Nuked from orbit." I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna get nuked tonight. I got songs, I got videos, I got new super chats, all making fun of Xbox, Phil Spencer, blah, 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 blah. We're giving away a PlayStation 5 console. We're giving away some games, physical games. And in order to enter to win, you had to just be in the chat room and participate. And that's not like, hey, I'm here. Hi. No, you got to talk to everybody. You got to ask questions, blah, blah, blah. So whoever wins is going to win.
All right.
So
that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
We're going to go all out for this show tonight.
Cool.
And Fred's got some stuff to pour on his head tonight.
All right.
Nice, dude. It's cottage cheese. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese.
I don't think he's got time to go get that. He might have sardines. I don't know.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Christ. Someone should slap.
Okay.
You should get slapped with like ham.
Oh, damn.
Cheese.
That's starting to sound like some Gonzo video shit you pay for on the internet. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start signing off here. First off, our esteemed guest for the night, Mr. Noof Nukem. We were so glad you popped in. You're always here. You know that. But go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you and what you're going to be up to.
Well, you can't find me in many places anymore, but it was a pleasure and an honor to be here with you guys as always on this fantastic podcast, and again with fantastic people in the chat. And I'm looking forward to jumping over with Perry's Christmas special here in just a few minutes. So
nice.
Look forward to seeing some of you guys back over there in the chat, and I hope you come support the show once again. Hot, you're amazing. We got to play some more games soon, bro. Proto, same deal, man. Hope you're over the holidays. Let's go play some games. And and again, shout out, much love to Game Pass, man. Always comes in and brings the heat, and you'll find him around. Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course, always. The pleasure and honor is all ours, sir. It's always amazing to have you on the show.
Thank you for coming.
So, Wicked. Let everybody know where you're going to be at when you're not here Tuesday nights on Gamin' Ain't Easy.
All right. Well, if you want to catch me somewhere else other than right here, you're gonna have to catch me on Twitter, and you can catch me on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to start streaming just like a little bit more, just kind of having fun with it. But we'll see where that goes. But other than that, you can definitely catch me here, baby. Come back Tuesday. We'll see.
All right. Yeah. All right, Mr. Perry, the busiest man on the panel. Obviously, you let everybody know that tonight's the night for the game complainers. But of course, you know the drill. Let them all know where they can find you when you're not here on Tuesday.
Every Wednesday on the Game Complainers YouTube channel for the Game Complainers podcast between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Eastern. That's where you can find me and the crew.
There you go. And of course, y'all know where to find me because you're here. You tuned in. Otherwise, the usual haunts, Xbox, PlayStation, all that stuff. And in a few minutes, I will also be popping over to the Game Complainers Christmas because, I'm not going to miss this. And I'm off tomorrow, so I can actually hang out for a while. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Much love to you, chat. Have yourselves a very safe and very Merry Christmas, and we will see you here next week on Gamin' Ain't Easy. Much love to you, and we'll see you soon.
Later,
right, baby. Say hi.
God.